It was a headache to watch, but it was also amazing to watch because you were like, what is he going to do next? You know, every episode I have to go over these rules again, just to be clear. So y'all gonna give me an SEC topic, and I gotta rank the schools from 10 to 1, but I can't use Alabama. just making sure. What y'all got for me today? Best Heisman Trophy winners of the SEC. Ooh. Hey, first of all, my 3 Bama guys, you know what's up, but they won't let me. Sorry. Has it even been 10 if you take them 3 out? Hold on. Let me get to the Googler. It's just my personal preference, all right? It's my ranking. All right, at the number 10 spot, you always got to show deference and respect for the old school. So this man right here, I had to look him up because I definitely wasn't alive when he played, but from LSU, Billy Cannon. This name I've definitely heard growing up in the South, and I had to get on YouTube a minute ago and just look up some of his clips. But when I tell you, broke a ball. Like, he was not a joke. This ain't no, the competition wasn't this and that back in the 50s. Nah, when you're just a good athlete, you're just a good athlete no matter the decade. And Billy Cannon was a great athlete. Brother Cannon family, I got you on my list, number 10. At my number 9, Tim Tebow. To me, I always be honest and say I never thought Tim Tebow was a great passer as a quarterback, but his leadership skills and his motivational skills, even to this day, they're elite. I mean, we like to joke about making Tim Tebow cry at the SEC championship game, which we did. We even wanted him at Bama, at one point. At my number 9 spot, respectfully. Number 8, another, call him throwback, but if you're a certain generation, you know this man well, because I'm talking about Pat Sullivan from Auburn. Growing up here in Birmingham, Pat Sullivan was a name that you definitely heard a lot. Even when he was coaching, you knew that he was a Heisman winner. And with him being the first ever Heisman Trophy winner from the state of Alabama, he definitely belongs on the list. So, again, got him number 8 on my Heisman countdown. Number 7. This is where it started getting a little tricky, but I'm going to put probably one of the most exciting and nerve-wracking players that I ever saw in my lifetime, Johnny Manziel. I'll never forget the night Texas A&M, Bama. What a strange occurrence. We literally had nothing for him. I think our defense at that time was just built to be big and stuff to run, do a lot of things, and then here comes Texas A&M spreading us out, and this little kid running all around. It was a headache to watch, but it was also amazing to watch because you were like, what is he gonna do next? Who doesn't want to see Johnny Manziel, man? They call him money for a reason. He puts on a show, especially when he was in college. Shout out to Johnny Manziel. At the time of this video, this man is actually my starting quarterback on my fantasy team, and I know a lot of people in a certain state want him higher, but I got him at number 6. Joe Burrow. I had a chance to see Joe Burrow play twice in person when it came to Bryant-Denny, and then in the national championship game, Clemson, I was there. The kid is for real. Like, for real. He's the real deal. If he's on your side, of course you're going to love him. The swagger is going to be well received, but when you're on the opposing side, he becomes kind of an unlikable individual, but I think there's still a respect factor. Much respect to Joe Burrow. He definitely gave us some heartaches, but much respect to him. Y'all know I really have trouble saying this man's name. Cam Newton had a great season in 2010. The only knock, and I feel like he got lucky, he never had to do the revenge tour. You know what I'm saying? Like through the SEC. He literally went undefeated 2010, got out of there, beat some great teams in the SEC, won a national championship, and then he was gone. But as a pure baller and as a Heisman winner, I take my hat off to him every day. And when I take my hat off, I sit it close because he wears a lot of hats. His fashion is really different, but shout out to him at the number 5 spot. This man here, I did see him play in my lifetime. He was an absolute beast. His politics aside, Herschel Walker, bad mofo, man. I always talked about the fact that I met him one time. He's a very nice guy. He actually gave me his phone number. I got his phone number right somewhere. He's a very cool individual. Politics are politics, and you know, you're allowed to disagree with somebody's stances or agree, but as just a pure football player and a Heisman winner, dude, he was phenomenal. At the number 3 spot, another guy who, for me, in my childhood, just changed the game, Danny Waffle. Florida under Waffle, man. Hey, good luck to everybody who had to play them, because they just looked unstoppable for the most part, especially his Heisman season. And then we know about the great work that he does in various communities. So shout out to Danny Waffle in my top 3 for sure. So if I got Danny Waffle at 3, I can't not put the man who pretty much made him and was also a Heisman winner himself ahead of him. Number 2, I'm going Steve Spurrier, the old ball coach. Imagine going from the best player in college football being a Heisman winner, then coming back to your alma mater to breed up another Heisman winner and just totally change that Florida offense and that atmosphere. Now he's a legend at Florida, but then also do great things at South Carolina. And now he's like a media personality. Listen, you can't talk college football without talking about Steve Spurrier. He's a legend. He's a Heisman winner. And he's just a great personality. Who doesn't love Steve Spurrier, man? I got no problem putting the old ball coach at my number 2 spot. Number 1, it's crazy because it's a true story. I think I talked about it before, but I actually booed this man when I was in kindergarten in Opelika, which is right next door to Auburn. But Bo Jackson, come on, man. You're talking Heisman winners, you're talking athletes, you're talking multiple sports. Just watching him, man, not only play football, but also baseball. I heard the man can hoop. We see he can bite, he can do archery. He's just an amazing, amazing athlete. I've never seen nobody at his position better. So if we're talking Heisman winners and I gotta rank them, hey, Vincent Bo Jackson is going at my number 1 spot. I'm sorry about booing you. I was little. I didn't know no better. I know a lot of people like to talk about the offense and they great running back, but that defense, people need to start talking about that defense, man. 3 shutouts, and they didn't let anybody score over 21 points.